So from example 2, we're told that this diagram shows the two parallel chords AB and CD that lies on opposite sides. They lie on opposite sides. That means it can be like this. It can also be in this format. Of the center of the circle, we are told that our AB is 40 centimeter. AB is 40 centimeter. Now, I know definitely that this line, in as much as it is coming from the center here, it is not all lines. You can have a line in as much as it's not coming from center, it doesn't make it 90, no. So I say in as much as it's coming from here, it makes this place to be 90 degree. So if here is 90 degree and we said that AB, we are told that AB, the distance AB is 40 centimeter. So definitely EB will be 20 centimeter and what? EA will also be what? 20 centimeter. Now, in that case, CD is 30. The distance from here to here is 30. So here is 30 centimeter. Knowing fully well that our CF will take 15 centimeter and our DF will also take 15. We take 15 centimeter. So now the question now is this. We are told the question now is this, that we have to calculate the distance H. We have to calculate the distance H. And if I'm going to calculate the distance H, definitely that is H. I need to know the distance from here to this point. I also need to know the distance from here to this point. So can we as well say that our H, can we say that our H is equals to EO plus FO? That is our H. So our H now, our interest now is to get EO and to get FO. So to do that, you can see that this is already forming a what now? A right angle triangle here. So you can see the triangle is forming a right angle triangle here. This is the triangle is forming. It's forming a right angle triangle from this particular spot. So you can see this place as our E, you can have here as our B, you can have here as our O. So here is 20 centimeter and here is 25 centimeter. So let's call this EO, let's call it X, so to make our work easy for us to get. So you can see that if you are going to do that carefully, it should not be too much of a problem for us. So with this, we can as well say that by applying Pythagoras theorem, apply Pythagoras theorem, we can say that our hypotenuse square, which is 25 all square, is equals to 20 all square plus x all square. So your x square is equals to 625 minus 400. So our x square, what is now going to be the value of 625 minus 400? That will give you 225. That will give you 225 here. So our x here is equals to square root of 225. And what would the square root of 225 be? You are familiar with that. That should give you what now? 15. That should give you 15. So our x here is 15 centimeter. So if x is 15 centimeter, we are saying that our EO, as the case may be, our EO here is what now? Is 15 centimeter. So we are left with what now? With FO. What is our FO? We can as well have that triangle also. You can draw the triangle and then provide a solution beside it. So our FO here, so here is our O, here is our F, and here is your D. We have this place as D. So here is now what now? Here is 25 centimeter. We have here as what now? 15 centimeter. So here is your, let's call this place Y. Let's call this place Y. So we can as well say that our 25 all square by applying Pythagoras theorem is equals to 15 all square plus y square. So this will give you 625 minus 225 is equals to y square. So our y square here should give you 400 and our y is equals to square root of 400. So the value of y here is 20 centimeter. So if y is 20 centimeter, our FO is plus what? Plus 20 centimeter. So what is the value of h now? Our h is 15 plus 20, and that give you what now? 35 centimeter. So that's the solution to this example 3. I will solve one more example, after which I will give you exercise to do for the thesis to handle the first part of circuit geometry that explains the first 3 theorems. You can see the way I've answered them. You should be able to replicate that in your exercise that you are going to be submitting to me in class. Thank you very much. So looking at this example, you are seeing that if you read the question carefully, you will see that they are saying that XYX is an isosceles triangle. We'll talk about isosceles triangle. An isosceles triangle is a triangle that has two of its sides to be equal. It has two of its sides to be equal, and the base angles are equal. That is an isosceles triangle. An isosceles triangle is a triangle that has two of its sides to be equal, and the base angles are also equal. So, but if a triangle that has 3 of its sides to be equal is what we refer to as an equilateral triangle. So now, when we now discuss XYZ is an isosceles triangle inscribed in a circle. So definitely this is a what? This is a circle. So we are saying that an isosceles triangle now is inscribed in this circle, meaning that 2 of its sides are equal. So we're told from the question that our xy is equal to xz. That means there's a connection of x, y, z. You cannot label it anyhow because you have to show that these are equal. So xy is equals to xz, which is what now? 20 centimeters. So that means this point here is 20 centimeters, here is 20 centimeters. And we're told that yz is 18 centimeters. So this place here, this place is showing 18 centimeters. We have to calculate the altitude of triangle XYZ. What's the meaning of altitude? Another word, height. We have to calculate the altitude of this triangle XYZ. So if you do this carefully, you just need to do this here. So this is the altitude here. So let's label this point M. So this is the altitude. So, and we know the meaning of this line. So it divides this chord. So that means we can have here as a 9 centimeter, and also have here as 9 centimeter. So this is actually forming a right angle triangle here. So let's consider, we are going to consider quickly, we are going to consider for A to calculate the altitude. Let's consider triangle, consider triangle X, M, Z. Let's consider triangle XMZ. So with this, we can apply Pythagoras theorem. We can apply Pythagoras theorem here. So if we apply Pythagoras theorem, we can see that we have what we refer to as the hypotenuse square. And what is the hypotenuse here? The hypotenuse here is 20 all square is equals to 20 all square equals to 9 all square plus h all square. So what do we have here? We're going to have here as our h square is equals to 20 all square plus minus 9 all square. So h square is equals to 400 minus 81. So when we have 400 minus 81, we are going to have 319. So our h square is equals to 319, and h is equals to square root of 319. And what is the square root of 319? The value should be 17.86. Our value is 17.86 centimeter, which is to 3 significant. That will give you 17.9. That will give you 17.9 centimeter to 3 significant figure. Wow. The B part of the question is very simple, but it takes you have to be very, very careful before you can answer the B part of the question. Now, we are asked to find the diameter of the circle. What is the diameter? Don't forget that this one is a circle here. So the diameter means if you cut this one down, this is the diameter. That means if I know one of the radius, I can as well find the diameter from the question. It's as simple as that. Now, the height here is saying 17.9. That is the height of this question. The height here is saying 17.9. So let's do something here. Let me try and improvise here. Let me do something here like this, so as to find the radius. So that means from here to here is radius, from here to here is also radius. So if from here to here is radius, and from here to here is radius, and this height here is 17.9, so let's do something here. I'm going to label this space my radius. I'm going to label this one as my radius. I'm going to label this one as my radius with this way. So how do I now calculate this radius? I know this space as 9. I already know from here to here, from here to here. So if from here to here is saying, from that place is saying 17.9, can I label this place x? Let me label this point. That means from here to this point. Let's label here as x. So what will be our x? So we are saying that from here we are saying that our h is equals to x plus r. That is h. H is equals to x plus r. So now, and I know that my h in this question is saying, I'm not going to use the approximate value. I will use the original value, which is 17.86 is equals to x plus r. So now, what is x? Because I need this x because to find the r. What now is x now? I can say that my x is equals to 17.86 minus r. So we are saying that our x is 17.86 minus r. So that means the distance from this triangle now. So if I draw this triangle out this way, so we have this triangle. I'm saying that this place point here is saying 17 point. I'm saying this point is saying 17 point. This line is saying 17.86 minus r. That's what this one is saying. This place is saying r, and y is saying 9 centimeter. So all I need to do is to find my r out. If I find that r here is saying from the question, we know that our r square is equals to, you can say 17.86 minus r square plus 9 all square plus 9 all square. So let's quickly work on this. I'm going to bring my hand here. So we are saying that our r square is equals to 17.86 square. That should give you 318.98. 318.98 minus, so we are having minus 17.86 minus 17 minus 17.86 minus 17.86. That will give you minus 35.72 r. Minus 35.72 r plus r square plus 81. Please, I would like to bring my hand here. So we are saying that r square is equals to 318.98 minus 35.72 r plus r square plus 81. That's what that place is saying. That is what this one is stating here. And we know that r square minus r square, that is 0. So we are going to have here as 318. We have 318.98 minus plus 81 we give you 399. That give you 399.98 plus minus 35.72 r is equals to 0. So take this to the other side here. That will give you 35.72 r equals to 399.98. So what's our r? Our r here is saying 399.98 divided by 35.72. So what's your radius now? So divided by 35.72. That should give you 11.20 centimeter. So diameter, we know that our diameter is twice radius. So your diameter in this question is 2 times 11.2. So the diameter is saying that will give you 22.4 centimeter. So the diameter to this question now is 22.4 centimeter. 22.4 centimeter. So you can see, if you have a problem with this, the only thing I did here, since it's a square, since this place is square, so I'm saying that my 17.86 minus r all square is 17.86, then 17.86 minus r. 17.86 minus r, 17.86 minus. So when you expand this, you are going to end up having 318.98.3572 r plus r square plus 81. So when you then take this one here, r square minus r square is 0, so that one is out of it. So you're going to have 399.98 minus 35.72 r equals to 0. So solving this question correctly, you have your radius to be 11.20, and we know definitely that diameter is 2 radius. So with this, you can as well say that diameter is 2 times the radius, which is 22.4 centimeters. So